Hi, my name is Dina Asfour. I'm the founder of the Tatreez Collective. Tatreez Collective is a cultural organization that aims to preserve Palestinian culture through the lenses of the embroidery.
I'm Becky Harrison. I'm the Programme Manager at the Arab Bridge Centre, which is a charity based in London that works to further understanding of the Arab world in the UK. The goal of the Tatreez Forest project was to host workshops in museums across England where the public could engage with their collections of Palestinian embroidery. The whole project is all about bringing people into museums to engage with Tatreez and also teaching people how to do it themselves and contributing to a collective artwork which we called the Tatreez Forest.
Tatreez is the word in Arabic of embroidery, and it actually refers to the Palestinian embroidery specifically. In terms of the actual craft of Tatreez, it was very much a representation of symbols that women will stitch to talk about their day-to-day, who they are, where they're from, maybe their social status. So it was used very much as a way of representing their identity. So also was very important to make sure that people understand that each of the patterns, they trace back to specific areas of Palestine. And in the workshop, we also teach them the significance behind these patterns, but also how it changed before and after 1948. Cypress tree was selected as the pattern that we wanted to create as a collective piece because of the significance that it has behind. So the cypress tree, or the tree of life, is being equivalent to the resilience of the Palestinian people against the hardship of living in an occupation.
Our collection of Palestinian dress at the V&A is an exciting one in the UK. It's one of the largest. We have dresses from all over Palestine, particularly that historic period from the late 19th century to the first few decades of the 20th. But your threads, you tend to dye at home by yourself. And that's why on all the dresses.
So during the project, we actually went around different UK museums, northwest, east of the country, because we also wanted to give people the opportunity in those different locations to be able to see the textiles.
A really important part of this project was the act of bringing people to these collections to kind of demystify the museum and to make sure that people know that these are public entities and that we do have access to them and we do have rights to go and see them and interact with them.
One dress in particular, it had been given clearly from one woman to another who was a different size, but it was extended using the flour sacks, relief sacks basically, from refugee camps. That one object could tell you so much about that moment, that generosity, immediacy and the fear. And
with the project, we wanted to obviously showcase all the rich Palestinian embroidery in the UK, but also with the workshops and teaching people how to do this is a way of preserving that knowledge that probably is getting lost. Palestinian embroidery used to be passed down from usually mother to daughter or female to another younger female. So within the project that we created was a similar setup where we will teach other participants Palestinian embroidery with the aim that hopefully they will also pass the knowledge down to other people.
Well, I get to learn a new embroidery pattern, which I've never tried before, which is Tatreez, and it's fascinating, it's amazing.
I wasn't, aware of its history, the symbolism that are within the stitches and what they mean. I think that's really, really fascinating.
I've noticed that it is a language that we no longer recall as Palestinians. I believe that each Palestinian motif that you find in our traditional costumes tells the story of our Palestinian women. I also believe that it's a form of resistance tool.
Together with the workshops, we also have a call out where people also get stitching guide that they give you the details on how to embroider the piece, what materials they need to use, and then again send it back to us where we gather all these amazing pieces and we ensemble it in 3 big cypress trees.
So today we're coming together to finally put together the pieces from the tree. It was so lovely because we also got some volunteers that actually stitch the panels. So we are doing a lot of work of foldering and ironing to make sure that it all fits together. And that would be hopefully a complete forest of 4 trees.
We've been receiving the embroideries in the post now for like 4 months, and every single day that we get them, it's like Christmas morning, like receiving them. It's been so nice, like seeing the envelopes from all over the world, seeing all the different stamps and little notes about why they've wanted to participate in the project, seeing the amazing embroideries that people have been working on, like literally in like 4 continents all over the globe.
When we display the trees, we hope that people seeing them will be inspired to learn more themselves about Palestinian embroidery, where they can access it in their local community through the historic objects, for example, through museums, but also to realise that we are all part of a bigger story, in that we can collectively demonstrate this solidarity and resist the cultural erasure of Palestinian embroidery and of Palestinian culture in general, by making sure that we learn about it, pass it down, and ensure that we are actively participating in making sure that that culture continues.